Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another video. Today I want to kind of talk a little bit more about your strategy. So this is going to be kind of like a sequel to the last video that I talked about, but there's one important thing that I kind of want to talk about, and I don't think people take it serious enough. And it's just the fact that there's a lot of skill involved in the job search now. It is not as simple as just going on Indeed, going on LinkedIn or Monster and applying online. It doesn't work like that in this job market. Maybe in the next job market, you can go back to that. That's how it used to be. It's not that simple anymore. Think about searching for a job like it's sales. It is exactly sales, right? You have to convince, or I should say persuade someone that you're the best candidate they could hire out of the 10 other people that they interviewed, the 100 other people's applications they looked through. Why are you the best fit? That's sales, right? So number one, if you approach the job search like it's a sales role, like you actually have to develop sales skills, interview prep. You have to, create a really attractive resume, a really attractive LinkedIn. You have to create a funnel to where you have employers that actually want to engage with you. They want to interact with you, and they want to end up hiring you, right? And then you have to basically create a actual outreach strategy, right? It's not as simple as applying online anymore. You're going to have to do a bit more, and you're going to actually have to create an actual outreach strategy. What do you say to a recruiter, hiring manager, CEO when you're reaching out to them? Are you just saying, hey, I see you have open, positions, and I'm looking to, I'd love to contribute to the team. And they're just like, oh, we don't have any openings anymore, but we'll keep you in mind, right? Or are you actually going to build genuine relationships with some of these hiring managers so when the next role comes up, you're top of mind? You know what I mean? So I think that you have to really understand what you're specifically doing in the job search. It is not just as simple, like I said, as applying online. You have to build relationships with these employers. You have to actually build genuine connections with people. You have to understand what they value, right? You cannot just go in there raw pitching and just say, hey, my name is Quincy, and I'm a career coach, and I just love to work with students, and I just I'm very consistent, and I know that I can contribute to the team. I'm passionate and consistent, and they don't value any of that. They just want someone that's really good at LinkedIn, but you didn't say that at all in your interview prep, and now you're dequalified as a candidate because you were talking about things that were not relevant to that employer. You actually have to understand what these employers value before you pitch, right? And so it's sales, and I don't know if you guys watch any sales videos. I don't know if you guys have ever even looked into sales, because I know for me, I didn't look into sales until I started this business. And I quickly realized how critical sales is, not just in business, but in life. Everything is sales. Anything that deals with another human being and you want them to, listen to your points, or you want them to watch something, or if you want someone else to do something, that is sales, right? And, in the job search, it is very sales heavy. And if you don't have those skills, if you don't know how to persuade someone, if you don't know how to speak up for yourself and actually explain all of your qualifications, and it's just going to be a problem. You know what I mean? So I just really want you to understand that it takes more than just creating a resume in LinkedIn and applying online to get a job nowadays. You need actual, skills, to be able to win these companies over. And if you're looking to get help with doing that, then you should definitely reach out. I'm someone that can work with you on creating these different systems, scripts. What do you say if someone says you're underqualified or overqualified? What do you say, when they say this or that? That is what we would specifically work on. That is what I specifically, study consistently to make sure that you guys are in the best position possible for your career search. So make sure that, you reach out if you're interested. You can find the links in the bio and you can book a call with me. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wish you guys luck on your career search, and just let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.